BJ, you look very blue.
What's that?
You look very blue.
Yeah.
Morning. You guys want to say good morning? So the day's starting a little bit different. Had a therapy appointment this morning, and now we've got some vac hose I'm getting ready to unload. Are you excited? Your vacuum has more vacuum hose now. Got you some different fittings, some different ends.
It's almost lunchtime. Will you take me to lunch?
No, I'm going to get in a semi. We can eat when it rains. Okay, it's now 11 o'clock. Just getting to the field. Dad, my brother, and Bud, they've been going at it for a couple hours now, but this is kind of one of those deals where the guy from Olinga, he was scheduled to come down here. He was going to be in the area, and it was supposed to rain today. So, I mean, you know, one of us had to go over there with him. They were still getting stuff done, but now the trucks are all backed up. Apparently, Cargill is very busy, so we're gonna go sit in line. Fun, fun, fun. So I brought Dad an impact socket and a big impact. So several people have pointed out that there was a farm running a Gleaner S98 that one of the wheels worked loose and the dual fell off. So we're going to check ours. The good news is we got a full coffee. The bad news is it's lunchtime. We don't have any food. Oh yeah, we're about to have a fight at the elevator. Got a guy running red lights.
Howdy everyone. Well, getting started here. We got we get 2 loads this morning. That's all. We're waiting on trucks. Give them Cargill. Waiting on trucks. So I'm dumping now. And BJ, they're all 3 of them's in there. BJ, Bud, and Brian's all in there, waiting to get dumped. So Bud just left this load, and I'll fill the cart and the combine. That's about all I can do. I've got about 15 acres down here in this field left. I don't know when Brian put the videos out, but you watched the last one. We got cucumbers in this field bad, and I've been waiting, so I just got opened up down there, got the worst of them done. So wrapped the all grip some, had to clean it out. Boy, the other thing is goes right through your clothes. You don't watch it. Got one in my elbow, go through your gloves, little sticky things. The closer the river you got to get, the better the corn's getting. This is a different corn here, and it's a little bit better. So it's all good corn. So I think 3 years ago on this farm, down here in this field, we had best we've had was 220, 221, I believe it was. Right now we're going to beat that a few bushels, several bushels probably. Pretty good corn.
There's a groundhog right there. He could be lunch if he'd sit still. I mean, if a guy had his CCW and people wouldn't freak out, we could blast him. Start a little campfire right here on the concrete. Meals on Wheels. A little bourbon chicken. So this is the same load. We've been here 2 hours. We didn't move for an hour and a half. So I think they were broke down for a little bit, but they're up and going now. As I'm sitting here, it dawned on me, I need to shamelessly ask you guys to thumbs up the video if you're enjoying the content. I never do that in the beginning of the video. So thumbs up the video. Let's try to get those numbers up. So BJ is over there in the Volvo. He switched out with Bud. Bud had to go back to his day job. So it's just me and BJ driving right now. Might be interesting if that Volvo makes it back with all of its fenders.
Well, we got to come up here and dump again. And we can see these guys by the pipe bag here. We can see, if you can see that, they're still there in town to dump, it says. So they're still in town. So when they start moving to get ready, it tells the miles per hour they're running. And when they get headed home, it'll give the estimated time to arrival, how many minutes it takes to get here. So that's pretty neat.
So we had about 2 hours worth of corn to harvest, if that. And because these lines is going to take all day. So maybe you wonder why we're not just taking this to our bins. Well, this is a farm that has to go to town. That's why. So in our area, not all farms are cash rented. This is actually a 50-50 split farm. So with that kind of relationship, we typically like to just take things to town. That way everything is completely fair. There's no worry about someone getting, you know, more grain than they should have or anything like that. Dad just got back to the field while we were all in there waiting. He went and did some other stuff. So it's about to have 3 trucks, and BJ should be back here pretty soon. So maybe they'll get some stuff done.
See, here's a patch of cucumber. Just here and there through this field. This isn't too bad, but the ends down there, boy, they took the corn down. Getting through pretty good. Just the center auger here wraps up sometimes. After I clean it, I'll cut it off. Outside of that, the combine seems to handle it okay. River gets over this, and I guess River brought it in, I suppose. But then we got some on some upground too. I know the river wasn't come in on, but I don't know if we've carried it with machines or what. We try to clean them off. If we got anything on them like that. I know when I get done, first thing I do, go down to their farm, get the air compressor, blow it all off, clean it out best I can.
That's what happens when you let the combine man run the grain cart. Just for the record. It was Dad being the combine man. He loaded this truck with the cart. His defense, he's a heck of an operator. He just don't get a lot of time in a grain cart. Well, let's see how bad the line is now. This is about 30 minutes later after we left. It's not as bad as it was, that's for sure. So when I left, they were lined up to this gate. So we're gonna hop over here in line 3. And yeah, it should work out pretty well.
Well, got back, got truck back in what, about 2 hours, an hour and a half, I guess, something like that. Wait, so I guess they're moving in there, so I might get this load or bin full, grain cart full, and I should be back with it, hopefully back before that. About 2-3 loads down here, I think that's about it. So we'll get back at it and see what happens.
So we finally got this 20 acres that we had left done. Now we're moving everything back home. So BJ's gonna dump what's left on the cart into that truck. We're gonna move everything and then we're gonna take some trucks in. Of course tonight when it starts raining, they're open till 7. If they'd have done that last night, we probably would have finished yesterday and we could have ran somewhere else today. Hey, whatever.
Well, we finished that field up and headed up the road. Take this back up to the our bins, and I got to get cleaned up for the morning. Then we got 3 trucks to take in, try to get them dumped tonight. It's hard to tell how long it takes. They're open till 7 tonight. Of course, we're done up there, so it looks like it'll rain here for long. So sprinkled, looks like it's rained up here. So we'll get this up there. Boys are coming to get me. Somebody's coming to get me. Go back and get them trucks, take down, and like that'll be it for the night. Unless it ain't dark, I'll probably clean this up, do some work on it. You get it cleaned up good, and if it rains, we're going to try to put them road feelers on it and devastators on it. We're going up the road here with the head folded up, so you know, it really surprised me. It drives good, it don't bounce. It seems like enough weight in the back, it bounced pretty good. So I'm really pleased with it so far.
Trying to rain again. So it is 5 o'clock. We're going to, by the time we get all the trucks dumped, it'll probably be 7 o'clock. We're gonna try to get them dumped while it's raining. It's supposed to rain basically the rest of the day. Now, a lot of people have asked about our strip till. I forgot, but this field here is half strip tilled and half not strip tilled. So I'm excited to run that corn and see what kind of difference we were making out of this strip till. We're having some of the best corn crop we've ever had, but some of that's just growing conditions.
Finally.
Amazing. Dad's getting ready to take a truck to town.
Check the forecast 6
Better not snow. A little bit of rain cleared this place out. Hallelujah. So now we'll be able to get the trucks empty. That'll be nice. So Dad's behind me. And I don't think he's been to Cargill in probably a couple years during harvest. And he's very, very displeased with how fast they are dumping trucks. We haven't moved in 15, 20 minutes. He just said, I think I could scoop this truck off with a scoop shovel faster than this. He had a few choice words in there also. Alright, we just got dumped. Dad's right behind me. He's still on the dump, and BJ's behind him. And I gotta give them both a ride to their vehicles, so I guess we're not in a huge hurry. Hey, Squishy! Hey, sleepy? Look at the fangs. Vicious. Vicious. Hey guys, couple quick things before this video ends. I've had a lot of questions about the cucumbers. So, we just call them cucumbers. They're actually called burr cucumbers. Burr cucumbers, they are a type of weed. They are similar to morning glory. They just in our area, they're more aggressive. We also have kudzu. That was another thing people were asking if it was the same thing. Different weeds entirely from morning glory and kudzu. We have both of those as well. But burr cucumber with when left unchecked, can get pretty crazy. So sorry for any confusion. There is no fruit that you can eat from that, just prickly little burrs that hurt a lot. So it's one of the things you should get good gloves when you dig into the feeder house to try to, you know, unwrap your auger. Another thing at the beginning of this video, I mentioned our Wellinga grain vac. Here it is. Here's the hose and the fittings we got. So I know you guys haven't got to see this thing in action, but as soon as that old leg plugs, which I'm pretty sure will happen in the next couple weeks, you will see it in action. And yeah, it's going to make our lives a lot easier. But thanks for watching, guys. Had a mild rain delay today, but we should be back in the crops tomorrow. Don't forget to thumbs up the video, and we'll see you in the next one.